All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And let's get into this real. And shalom to you, sincere sisters. Gotta say that from time to time. Who do follow along and listen. Let's go into this real quick. This is going back to camp as well. I said I was gonna make this video. Yeah, there was some demon that walked by camp, right? And I've seen him before. I've seen him before in the neighborhood. He never said nothing. You know, he even walked by camp before. But just like that Rasta man that came up after, he said he said a couple things, but he was all over the place. Like I made the last video about him, you know, except they have a teacher, how should they know, you know? Except we be sent on to them to teach them, right? But he said something that was proper. He said, you know, it's not them. It's the spirit that's within them. You know, the demon that's within them. And I was ready to quote Hebrews 4:12. Yeah, when you speak these words, it starts getting up in them, and the demons, okay, the demons that are upon these people get irritated, okay, by these words, okay, get irritated by us. Because you notice a lot of times you don't even have to speak something. You may be in line and this spirit comes straight to you. Oh, ray, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what? Yo, there's like 50 people in line. You just like, you know, just all of a sudden come to me, you know? Just like the other day, one time down on Dundas and Keel there, I was down there by that A&W picking up an order for that DoorDash shit. You know, doing a couple runs after work type shit, you know? Doing a couple pickups, you know? And some woman was in there drunk, started talking shit about DoorDash, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Started offending the little girl that was at the counter serving us food and this and that. And we said not one word, eh? The feeling was mutual. We said not one word. She locked eyes with me, I lock eyes with her. Not the Edomite, with the girl that was working. She had to be about 26 or something. Looked like she was Elam, you know? But it doesn't matter. You don't speak to somebody like that, you know? And the way she was speaking to the woman was retarded. I was just like, what the fuck is her problem? You know, but she was drunk, whatever. And me and the Elam, we locked eyes for like about a minute, just talking. Just talking in mental, you know, like, this bitch, yo. This bitch. All I'm saying in my mind is, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai gonna get this bitch, you know? Like, in a sense, like, don't worry about what she's saying. The Lord gonna get her, you know? And 5 minutes later, I walk outside, get my car, and Spirit said, just sit there. She came outside now, the drunk Edomite. She tried to get into the car. Car door was fully open, everything. She opened it proper, everything. And as soon as she went to go step inside, it's like an angel just pushed her in her chest. Bam! And she fucking hit her head against the metal garbage thing, and that was it for her. She had to go inside and quiet her ass down. And even her friends, they were like laughing at her and shit, you know? And then the other day, I'm walking on the street there, and I think I was down by like Jane's side, this side called Jane, and there was a bar, right? And these guys, because I was doing some more deliveries, these guys were standing outside with these girls, like older women, you know, like 50s, 40s and shit like that. These older Edomites, they're out there smoking and shit, standing up. And I'm walking by, they're in a full conversation. Mind you, I'm just walking by minding my business, and like I said, mind you, they're in a full-on fucking conversation. This fucking chick, out of nowhere, sticks her head out like, hey, you should come in and dance, you know? Like, you know, these demons, they just, you know, you can see it on her face. She didn't have good intentions in what she was saying, you know? But anyways, that's these demons, man. That's how they are. That's how they act. That's how they behave. Like the guy said, you know, it's not them. It's the spirit that's on them. You know what I mean? And that's true. You know, so you know, this is why, yeah, let me get this scripture real quick. Job chapter 13, verse 10. He will surely reprove you if ye do secretly accept persons. Now, we're not no acceptor of persons out here. We tell you straight, you know, rebuke them sharply that they may be sound in the faith. This is why we, you know, may see a brother going off or, you know, however it may be, get him that rebuke, give him that love, man, because you don't want him to end back up in the world amongst these demons, man, because these demons are real. These things are active, okay, consistently. It's not no like joke. This is real, okay, and you have to have the strength to rebuke them. You have to have the strength within you to say, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna get you, sucker. And whenever you do that, that's it, man. It's like a little 5-second interaction, and they're gone, and then they're off to face their judgment. A lot of times they'll get judged right in front of you, you know, but for the most part, hey, they came up to get judged, man. Okay, so we don't secretly accept persons, man. We're not no respecter of persons. We see a brother going off, we'll tell him. You know, hey, look, the demons are always active, man. They will get you, okay? And, you know, whether the Lord has mercy on that brother for him to rebuke, for him to change, repent, you know, or take it into consideration and check his actions, then, you know. But if the Lord put it on that individual to be like Saul, where his spirit is removed from them and an evil spirit come upon them, hey, you know the results. But let's go into this real quick. The demons are always active, okay? The demons and their loose talk. You ain't gotta worry about them, man. Let them do them and just rebuke them in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God. For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. So when you step up before us, you're stepping up before the altar of the Most High, okay? That's an altar out there. And when you step up, you better be careful in what you're saying, okay? Because when you're saying it, then angels hear it and go straight back onto the Most High and report it. We know this, but you don't. This is why you gotta be careful in your speech, careful in what you're saying, okay? Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God. And when we out there on the highways and byways, we're not doing this as some kind of, worldly thing. We're doing this in sincerity and truth, looking for the elect, looking for what Yahweh Shem Yahushua said to do, what Yahushua said to do, go feed his sheep. And that's exactly what we're doing. So when you step up, you individuals out there, be careful in what you're saying, because you're stepping up before the altar of the Most High. We got a job to do. We've been commissioned through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to go look for his elect, okay? To go look for his lost, okay? Go look for his chosen, okay? The elect. And Lord, will we be a part of that number, okay? So going back into Proverbs chapter 29, yeah, we're one way and they're the next. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. So when we're out there on the highways and byways preaching this word, it seemeth as an abomination unto them. We're one way completely, and they're one way completely the next. You get it? So everything righteous unto the demons and devils, it makes their belly turn. You understand? They don't like it because it's, adverse to them. It's problematic to them. It's something like if somebody came to you and served you a plate of shit, you'd be like, yo, I ain't eating this. And then they came back and said, okay, I'm just going to put some giraffe shit and beaver shit on it too as well. They ate a lot of berries. That don't make no difference. It's still waste, okay? So the same thing with when we're preaching to them, and when they're hearing these words, they take it as nails on the chalkboard. Okay, it has no value to them. All right, to us it has value, but it's like, when they're speaking and talking all their wickedness, it's the same thing to us. It's like nails on the chalkboard, right? A person screaming, a plate of shit. So, that turns something in them. And what it turns in them is the spirit that's upon them. The spirit of hatred, those demonic spirits that they got upon them, okay? Because they hate everything. They're damn well miserable. They hate themselves, okay? So anyway, Psalms chapter 14 and 1. And when I say mean hate, I'm talking about the fashion that they roam this earth, man. They don't pass judgment. They don't use judgment, righteous judgments. They don't use the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So therefore, you must hate yourself. You must hate your soul, man. Because here it is, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is giving you order, correction, proper way to move. But then you hate it. So that clearly shows that, you damn near hate yourself, man. Because remember, it said that ye are not your own, but of the temple of the Most High. So therefore, if you pollute that, you're polluting the temple of the Most High. You didn't give yourself that temple. You didn't give yourself no soul. You didn't give yourself no body. Right? The fool, Psalms 14:1, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. Okay? The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. In his mind, lab. Okay? And that's exactly what the demons want them to think. Because remember in Job, and I've seen this individual before. He never said nothing. I've seen him multiple times. I think he even waved to me one time. But this time he was irate. That's why in Job it tells you that, when man sleepeth, he sends those angels to seal those instructions. And that day, the instructions for him was demons to get a hold of him and just make him flip out. And hey, the more you do that, the more the Yahweh is marking you, man. Because he had walked by, he said something, fuck Yahweh or something. I was like, what? Nigga, I wanted to throw something at him, but I say, hey, stay in the spirit, man. You know what they are. Because I mentioned it to the Rasta. I said, man, I wanted to bottle that nigga. And honestly, I did. Because when he said that, that offended me. I'm here serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not the devil. So, of course, it's going to offend me. Right? But at the same time, he that revenges shall find vengeance from the Lord. So don't worry. I know the Lord got me. Okay? I know the Lord sends his angels to watch over me. Okay? So if I make that step and I go out there and I stab him up or something with a pencil or some shit, the Lord's going to look at me like, yo, my servant, what hast thou done, man? And my judgment is going to be even worse than him. Because I'm going to have understanding what I'm going through. And on top of that, I'm going to know, hey, my judgment is going to be more severe than this idiot, this fool. Because he knows not. I do know. There's a difference when you do know and don't know. It's one thing that you committing this sin, and then the angels of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai sends messages onto you through his messengers. We're angels too in bodies, because when you go into the word angel, you find out what it means as well. So when he sends his messengers to this, let's just say an example, sends it on to this individual, and then next thing you know, the individual changes up and repents from his actions and feels sorrowful because he was doing all these actions and he didn't even know his creator. He didn't even know his creator, right? But you now, knowing all these judgments and all, knowing your creator and know what time it is, let's say it like that, goes and commits this act. That's horrible. And you know the judgment that is going to come forth. That's like a man making a vow and then skipping out on the vow. You know the judgments of that too. So the fool has said in his heart, there is no God, man. They're lost, okay? They have no understanding. And another thing too, Romans chapter 3:3. For if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right, so going into this, all you unfaithful, are you going to change? Are you going to change the faith of God? Are you going to change what God has set forth? No. If you unfaithful, you unfaithful. You don't believe in this, you don't believe in this. I'm not going to pressure myself because you don't believe and you got demons on you. That's your fault. Okay? Shit, within our own household, we got to deal with people who got demons on them, man. What you think? Your wife ain't susceptible to having demons on her? You know? Sneaking off, freaking off? Who knows? Only the Lord knows, right? We got to deal with demons in our own house, man. But at the same time, are they going to make us lose faith? No. We read what's going on. We have a clear understanding from Yahweh Shem Yahushua what's going on. So that's not going to dumben our faith. That's not going to make us trip out. That's not going to make us say, oh man, what the hell is going on here? I don't think this is right. You know, maybe I'm working for Satan. No. We're going to stay the course. Because we read about this all the time. This happened to the disciples. This happened to every man who came to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Beings were set against them, okay? And when I say beings were set against them, their own counterparts, their own buddies, their own friends, their own people of the town, man. Because they came in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the demons don't like that. The demons are set up on the left-hand side to fight you, man. For every inch, twitch, bone, you know, in you. Anyways, let's go on. Romans 3:17. And the way of peace they have not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes. That's right. That's exactly. They've been set up for you to understand. They've been set up to be the wicked. That which is crooked, who can make it straight? Okay? Whatever is being made that way, it's been made that way, man. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go forth speaking lies as soon as they be born. Because they're set up to be the wicked. You can't fight that. So when these guys walk by a camp, these demons, you know, these active ones, when they get possessed by the darker side, DMX by the darker side, when they get possessed, when they're fully, because like I said in Job, the Lord sends these angels to seal your instructions. You can't fight against it, right? So when they're in their ways, just leave them alone, man. Let them be. You know, put up a curse on them. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroy them, you know. And that's it. Keep moving. And be thankful that you didn't end up like that. Okay? Like how they ended up. Yep. Let's go to Titus chapter 1. Because you ain't supposed to be out there swinging fists, bumping heads and all this stuff. Just remain calm. Thou must be blameless. You ain't supposed to bring blame to the ministry. Titus chapter 1 and verse 7. For a bishop must be blameless, as a steward of God, not self-willed, not sued anger, not given to wine, nor striker, not given to filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, tempered, holding fast the faithful word as he have been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exalt and to convince the gainsayer. Okay? So what we're doing is of order. What we're doing is what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has commanded us to do. So no man can point and say, yeah, I seen him over there jacking up this one and so. Yeah, this one over here, I see him over there all the while he doing this and so. No. You gotta be a clean slate. You gotta be fully renewed in the mind, man. Not walking as that old man, because the old man is the one doing those things, right? The spirit of the old man, that's of him, okay? But you being renewed in the mind, of Yahushua Mashiach, you're not going to walk like that. You're not going to behave like that. You're not going to carry yourself like that. Because that's not the way that a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua should carry himself. Okay? Because you've been given secrets. You've been given things, jewels that the rest of the world don't have. Remember, this word is precious. Okay? These people out here, they don't have it. You have it. They don't have it. Okay? And it's precious, man. It's something that you can't, no gold, no silver, no none of that can topple this, man. Are you crazy? So going back into this, you gotta be, in this ministry as we walk, we gotta bring no blame to this ministry. In actions and deeds, everything. Okay? So anyways, going back into this, let's get, 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 3. Well, you can start it up a little bit more, but just get straight to the point. 2 Corinthians, what the hell just happened? Just lock in my charger. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 3. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. Okay? Pause for a second. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. Okay? So, when you're walking in this word, when you're walking in this truth, right? In the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we're doing things, in order, in the fashion that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has commanded us to walk in and do, okay? And when you follow that order, ain't no way that a man can say, hey, I saw him over here jacking up so-and-so and ray, because the scriptures don't tell us to go out there and jack up so-and-so and ray, or behave or carry on in any of those manners. The way that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is teaching us how to walk is so no man, nobody can actually say, yo, you see those guys? They're at fault for this and they're at fault for that. That was the old man. That was the old man. But we're being completed in what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set up for us to do. Okay? So when you see these guys out here in these other camps doing all this suspect shit, they're bringing blame, carrying guns, many examples. They're bringing a shame, a blame onto you know what? Let me see something real quick. How do you say it again? A smudge, a smear. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't do that. Find fault with, okay? To blame, okay? Blemish, blot, see? Disgrace, insult of men who are a disgrace to society, bombaclad, disgraceful person, a flaw or blot. And that also goes into the doctrine too, because you can find, flaws within their doctrine which make their men to act these ways. So when we're out there on the highways and byways and these demons come up with their demonic talk, their loose talk, hey, we know the spirit how we're supposed to be walking in, but we know what's going to happen to you. The Lord is going to find judgment upon you. It's going to pass judgment upon you. Okay? Because we're out there doing everything that the Lord said for us to do. Look for the elect. Carry yourselves in this manner. Put off the old man. Be brotherly. Show brotherly love. Edify the flock. Feed the flock. All these things that the Lord is well pleased with, we're keeping up. So we don't bring no disgrace, no blot, no flaw, no dissension. It's another one too. A schism within the body. Right? So hey man. With that, demons are always active, man. You got realize what you're involved in, man. And don't bring no blame to this ministry. Just keep in the spirit, do what you're supposed to do, because they've been paid by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to do those things. And what do I mean by that? We've been paid to do what we're doing through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Not, by 501c3s, the carnal man. No, Lord gave us a penny. So go flip that. Go flip that. And we're storing up our riches in heaven where men don't break in. And thieves, so we're not about all this carnal business going on here. That was the old man. We're in the state of the new man. And what would the new man do? Do exactly what is pleasing unto the Lord. So, let these demons be these demons, and we're going to be who we are. Okay, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and Lord willing, we be of the elect. Okay, so with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rokah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation, Slakia. Peace and salutation unto elect. Peace and salutation unto all you Akim Dunam pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Lord willing, to the next time. Wa abad babal.